Hello everyone, Sam here from creativetrading.system.com, making this small video as a daily recap. So let's get started. Want us to show a few things and focus on this pair pound Aussie. Right. So the market is very ranging and uncertain right now. So I wanted to make this session as a learning session, a teaching and learning session, right? So let's talk about a few things here. I see that Parnassi is making some kind of, like a nice pattern, so I want to just, explain a little bit, some Elliott wave and some harmonic pattern, right? So let's get started here. So Parnassi, the monthly chart is like this. This is, I made it like in April, right? And you can see that it is traveling nicely in an uptrend so far, right? And we are not stopping here to this high. In fact, we poke into it and then we try to go down, but again, we are right around this area, and that this is the number that we are sitting just, around it. And this is the TL. You can see a kind of like we're bouncing from. This is the high, actually, right? So this is the monthly chart giving you a bigger picture of what the heck is happening here. If you draw the fib from here, we can see that, if like in a harmonic pattern, for example, now forget about the big picture coming from there. We can see that this is, X, A, B, C, and then D is going to go up to the upside. But then if you look at the, this only here, for example, if I pull the fib from here to here, then what do we see? We see that we can say this is XAB. Now, B is almost touching the 78%. That means that after C, we should be going for 127. That would be here. And I'm pretty sure that this would be also the 61% of the drop, but I don't have much of a chart in the background here. So I will assume that this is, just like that. But you can also see that if you pull the fib from here to here, the extension level of 161 is also coming very close to this 127 of this fib here, right? Now, if I put the Fibonacci expansion, let's say AB equal to CD, either 100%, 127, or 161, these are the three levels. Usually the price goes. So this is like A, B, and then what we have here that we're not, having a 100% will be coming, like this one here, 161 of this film, right? So this more like a target here on a monthly chart. I'm not talking about, that's not going to happen. This is going to happen in maybe like a day or two, a week or two. No, it's a long-term picture that this is what happened. Now, if I pull the same fib in this area, for example, then what is happening? Then you can see that 127 is coming to this 100%, and then 161 is coming now, 161 of extension, and 161 expansion, and then 127 of this. So this is the area that I see coming again and again in the picture. Okay, this is the area. So, and if you draw the fib from here to here, let's see, just this picture, right? Not from all the way from the top from here, then you can see that this 161, 161, 127 is also coming very close to 78% of this whole drop. And this is like, where the heck? Okay, here. See, this one is a 61, then we can say that X, A, and B is at 61, then C, and then D could go to 78 to make a Gartley pattern where we have this 127 sitting there. And from this fib, 161 is sitting just like that. And then, X, A, B, A, B equal to C, D, 100% or 127 or 161. So we see that, this 161 is also, of this one, sorry, this fib here, AX, A, B, C, D, or 1, 2, and we have 3 to 161. We can say that it's there, right? And we saw that, fifth expansion from here to here also coming over there. I think it's like 100%. Let me see. I forgot. I just did it, but I forgot. So this one, so many numbers coming there exactly at this 161%. So you see that this 100% is right there, and 127 is just way there. So 100% is just a little below 161, right? And like I said, the 78%, 127, 161, these are the numbers, and then a little more than 100%. Yeah, it can go, no problem. But with this, it's very perfect, right? So now, um, uh, everything is depending on either this TL or today's, or right now, for example, is 7:15, 9:30, we have Aussie red news, right? So if that news comes in our favor, right, and Aussie gets weaker, then we have, I would say, a 80% of chances that this thing is going to go to the upside. Now look at the weekly chart for that matter. This is how the TL looks like, and then we are bouncing from here. This is the high here, which is not marked, so I'll mark it here right now. It's a nice big high, right? And it is 0301, right? So let's see, just copy that and then change it. 0301, 0301, right? So this is the high here, and then the lowest we made was 0341. And then the TL came in the way, and then it bounced from there. It touched that one. The next candle touched the TL bounce, and then the current candle is also touched and then kind of like bouncing. Now go to, and then if you draw the fib from here to here, we have some kind of calculation here, the weekly chart. You can see that we are nicely bouncing exactly from, if you take it from here, then you can really see that we are bouncing from 61%. So the weekly Parnazi is like A, B, and then ABC, right? AB equal to CD. That happens in wave C to D. So that's exactly what it did, and bouncing from 61% of this rise. So many things are pointing towards the upside. Now, that being said, we go to a 40-minute chart, and then we see that this is what's happening. The rise is starting like this one. So this is the bounce from there, the 61% drop, right? Whatever we had. What was the price here? Look, it's 0341, right? Exactly. That's what we saw. So this is the bounce here, and this looks like wave one, and then wave two. Nice drop for wave two. Around, like, this is a little more than 78%, by the way, right? But then it started to go to the upside. So what happened is that one, two, or A or B, for that matter, maybe, but I think the more likely it is one and two. And then wave three will go to the upside. But wave three will have 5 waves. And that could be like wave one, and this is one and two, followed by 3, 4, 5. If it dropped for one more time to make like a harmonic pattern kind of thing, that's different, right? But I'm not looking into that. Why? Because if I pull the fib from here to here, then I see that this straight pullback is at 678%. Then straight came down to beautifully touching the 38%. And that is the recipe for a butterfly pattern. We all know that, right? So the butterfly pattern, if that's what it is, then we are going to go to the upside, either 127 or 161 for wave 3. 127, it could be C or 3. If less than that, 100%, it's definitely be C. And 127, C or 3, and 161, definitely 3. This is the bottom line. Now, fib expansion from here to here, 1, 2, and then 3 will come here. But then see the extension of Fibonacci extension for butterfly, 161 is right there. So 127, 161, this is the area for wave 3 expansion. And this is 127 and 161. That's the area for extension for butterfly pattern, right? So that's the area that I'm looking into. If, again, big if we get the news in our favor, right? News is the one that make it or break it. That's the thing. So you have a setup, you have all the calculation in place and everything, but the news comes out in the opposite direction. Just like what happened in the gold yesterday. Gold, I said that we're going to be dropping probably after a 78% hit. But after that, what happened? That's exactly what happened. Is the failed Girdley from 78%, instead of dropping, it went up big time to the upside, all the way to 161 and even higher, right? So that happens. Something, geopolitical situation of this world, planet Earth, is very bad right now, right? A lot of things happening and a lot of bad things are happening, and God knows what's going to happen. So everybody's scared, and then everybody is buying the gold. So that's why gold is flying and then not paying attention to any technical whatsoever. There is no technical right now, to be honest with you. Elliott waves out of the window, harmonic patterns out the window. There is no trend line. There is no support. It's all-time high. You are in the blue sky right now, right? Floating there. When it's gonna make the turn, God knows, right? So this is how the gold is right now, and for that matter, you have a Nasdaq and S&P are doing the same thing, right? All-time high. Keep going and going and going, just like Energizer, right? So that's how it is. So yeah, I just wanted to just go over this a little mumbo jumbo that this is how I approach and this is how I made my charts and try to catch the direction. And even after that, I have a system, right? You all know that, but I'm making this video public so that everybody else know that what the heck we do here and how we get all these trades that we did and we do, right? So this one, for example, gold, let's say, even the gold was, I said that's gonna drop, right? But how the heck I end up having this? Let me show you today. This is not 150 box size chart, by the way, this is 500. So this was a 500 box size, right? So when you have a setup just like this, it's a beautiful setup. And then, I don't bother. I mean, to make a decision that, oh man, it's too high, it's not going to go up. No. If the setup is there, all I do is I drop my EA, expert advisor, Sam's Oil and Gold, and look what happened. It took the entry and then 320 pip. I didn't know that it's gonna go that much, but when once the entry is there, it moved up a little bit. Then I saw a red candle. I placed my SL to break even, and I start to look the other way. But then when I came back and I see this, right? So this is what happened. So using this system is even if my analysis is wrong, but how wrong it can be. I mean, if I say that this thing is going to drop and I look for, need a short setup, instead of that, it goes up and give me a long setup. So I take that. It doesn't matter. It depends. For example, Aussie news, red news is about to come in 9:30, right? My take is the pound Aussie is going to go up, right? But what if the Aussie news comes out very good? There is no way in the world that is going to go up, right? After that, it's only thing is going to drop. And as soon as I see the news is bad and it's dropping, my eyes are not lying, and I see myself that it's dropping, and then I get the 7 minute short, I'm going to take that. Why? Because the reason is there, the news. The good news, Aussie is going to get strong, Euro Aussie, Pound Aussie will drop. Simple as that. But before the news, I'm open for both sides. But my technical is telling me that more like it is going to go to the upside. All the signs are telling me that technically it should be going to the upside. But what if it wants to drop? Right? We can say that. Look, very easily I'll flip the coin. Okay, look, flip the what do you say? Flip the table, right? Look, from this Fibonacci, Fibonacci extension retracement tool. The first pullback, this is what 78. Then we are sitting at 23%, right? We can easily go down. That bullish butterfly calculation will take us to this 127. This is going to be the second scenario. If the news is bad, this is what we are doing. If the news is good, if the Aussie gets strong, that's why I watch the index and pay attention, and then just 20-minute chart, just look at the candles, how the candles go, printing. If the candles are printing blue and Aussie is getting strong right after the news, this thing is gonna drop. Okay, and Euro Aussie also is gonna drop. Euro Aussie is like all the way here, right? It's just a little shy of the 61%, and then it can easily drop to 23% line, right? But if Aussie news comes up bad, then this might go to 78%, and this pound Aussie might go to 127 or 161 into this area. That's the idea. So you do your technical, and let me remove this, creating confusion here. So I like this side, but I'm not sticking to that. I also know that this is 78 to 23, and then bearish, bullish butterfly will end up to the downside around 127 of this extension. But it doesn't look like that way. You know, the pound Aussie, the 40-minute chart, it has dropped. You see this? It's a big drop here. And very well, this could be wave 4, and then we can go to wave 5 to the downside. But I'd like to see that this could be wave 1 and 2, and then 3 to the upside. Let's see what happens, right? Which way we going to prevail. So just wanted to show you guys this one, and then pound Aussie and Euro Aussie both. Besides that, pound yen, for that matter, it is also dropped big time here, and they're trying to go up, and it should go up, putting the fib from top to bottom here. Then we have this 61% and 78% right in the middle of that. We have this high, SNL level, weekly high, 20056. So let's see if this thing, either with that Aussie news. Usually what happens is that yen moves regardless of what kind of news is there, right? Most of the time, if USD news, yen move. Aussie news, yen move. Pound news, yen move, right? So when yen move, all yen pair moves, right? So that's what it is. So more chances are that it might just go up here to this high, to 78%, or 61 to 78% in this, between this high and then this SNL level here, right? Weekly high. And then that could be, you can say that like wave 1 and then 2 and then followed by 3, 4, 5 to the downside, right? If Aussie gonna get weaker, then yen probably gonna get strong. So that's kind of thing. But right now, this one is telling me that more chances are to the upside. Let's see what happens, right? But not a very good setup here. But similarly, Euro yen, it went up to, touching the 78%. And I said, we're going to drop. So we dropped this much, but we went up again. And we are touching the 78% again. So very good chance that this thing will drop. And that is telling me that, yen probably going to get strong. If yen is going to get strong, then this thing also going to drop. Right, and USD may get weaker. If USD yen gets strong, USD may get weaker. So USD yen has a good chance. This one is also doing the same thing here. It dropped, but it went up again one more time, and then started to drop again. Right, so very good chance of again dropping if we stay below. You know that this is a very simple pair, and big levels, and then it is always moving within the levels. So 47.71 is a big number, monthly high, and we are already drop here first and went up, and then again we drop below this. So more chances that we're gonna drop. For what reason? Time will tell. Either USD gonna get weaker or yen is gonna get strong, or both maybe, right? So this low here, this SNL level 46.48 would be the next target if we start to drop. So this is USD yen, pound USD for that matter. We need USD weakness for this thing to go to the upside. So I made this chart and I gave it to you guys, right? Posted on the Telegram. That's gonna go, but this is right now. Nowadays, it has a very pathetic daily range. It's 87. Yesterday we did only 50. Today, so far, only 17. So almost 20 pip, right? So if it's going to do 30 more to get to 50, even 80, that's 20 is gone to like maybe 60, 65 pip trade if you can get, if USD get weaker. Let's see what happens. I'm not very fond of this pair, but I do the analysis because a lot of people trade this. Right? This is most traded pair in the world, by the way. So this is we are bouncing. I said we're gonna bounce. We are bouncing, and both of these Euro USD and Pound USD both saying that this thing will probably. This is Euro USD, by the way. That was Euro Pound USD, right? And Euro USD even worse. Let's say 81. The daily range is 81. Yesterday it moved in a whole day. It moved only 43, and today only 12. All right. So I'm gonna leave now and convert this recording and send it to you guys. So this, you can see that it is a very nice bounce from the TL and from this reversal zone, right? So let's see what happens. Okay. So bye for now and talk to you guys later. Good luck, my thing. Oh.